Okay, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning everyone. My name is Amirah Zahra with student number 2005086083, and in this occasion I would like to explain to you about codes. So the first one we want to talk about in codes is diglossia. So diglossia is the coexistence of two varieties of the same language throughout a speech community. Often, one form is the literary or prestige dialect, and the other is a common dialect spoken by most of the population. Sociolinguists may also use the term of diglossia to denote bilingualism, the speaking of two or more languages by the members of the same community. As for example, in New York City, where many members of the Hispanic community speak both Spanish and English, switching from one to the other according to social situations or the needs of the moment. The next one, we want to talk about bilingual. So, bilingual or bilingualism is the sociolinguist term to describe a speaker's knowledge and use of more than one. Two language, their mother tongue, and an additional language. The next one, we want to talk about multilingual. So, multilingual can refer to either the language used or the competence of an individual or the language situation in an entire nation or society. A common definition of multilingualism will then be the use of more than one language or competence in more than one language. This allows for further refinement in the actual description to cover different levels of command or use of the various languages. The next one, we want to talk about code switching. So, code switching is a process of shifting from one linguistic code or a language or dialect to another, depending on the social context or conversational setting. Sociolinguists and also social psychologists identify and also identify researchers are interested in the ways in which code switching, particularly by members of minority ethnic groups, and then it's used to shape and maintain a sense of identity and a sense of belonging to a larger community. The next one is code mixing. So, code mixing is a branch of sociolinguistics. It is a branch of linguistics that studies variation of language based on relationship in a society. Code mixing usually appears in bilingual and or multilingual society. Bilingualism is the ability of the speaker to use two languages. That was cited in Bloomfield in Chair and Agostina, 1995. Also, code mixing is the ability of speaking in two languages. Makes code mixing occurs when bilingual society mix words, phrases, and clauses together from one language to another in one sentence. Well, I think that's all from me. See you guys in next occasion. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.